Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Christelle Martinette, and I'm inaugurating this new studio, I guess, office space, and with the second half of February readings, starting from the 15th to the 28th of February. And the way I'll be doing the readings this time is I have a very old deck of VERA SIBILLA cards, this is the backs. They're very particular, beautiful artwork that I've used over the years, but then I put aside, and I've taken them out for this inauguration. Then I have two tarot decks. I'll see from time to time, again, tarot decks that I used many times over the years. This is the Sherman Gargiulo Tarot. Beautiful deck. The first tarot deck I've ever had, so you know it's really particular to me. And then I have the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot that has specific insights, and I like from time to time to pull that up. Okay, and then of course I have my Neapolitan cards here off to the right. And, well, these were my mother's deck. This was my mother's. And, well, along with about another 40 decks of Neapolitan cards that came down to me. And I like to use that from time to time. So they're all special decks. And, of course, I have my runes that Rose in Etsy, she gave them to me as a gift. And I like to use those because they're large. They're hematite, grounding, and particular. All right, so let's go off to the readings. Hi Libra, it's Christelle here, and I have a reading for you for the second half, as announced, of February, from the 15th to the 28th. Let's see what's in store for you. Let's see what's in store for you, Libra. Now, you have an open heart. You're settling with an open heart. You're expanding, which is beautiful to see because there's love that you feel. Even if you're not partnered, you're starting to open yourself to the feeling of love. And love does not mean having a person in your life. Love is a predisposition of opening to a particular energy and a particular attitude that you have all around. And I know the words that I'm saying seem stupid, but it is so. Well, what is love is so difficult to express. But I'm seeing that you're being predisposed now, and you'll see this immense changes that will come your way. What do I have here? Under the two decks that I didn't choose are, you can hear that, that horn. Donna di Servizio, the housemaid, and Hope. That is giving me the particular message. And the focus card here is Sponsali, which is it is a coming together. It is an engagement. It would be a family, beneficial family elements, beneficial family gestures toward you. Now, you see, of all the cards that I'm seeing in front of me, they're beautiful, beautiful. The combination of a few give me cause for concern. For example, I have here Sacerdote, the priest, which is knighting with ladro, which generally talks of a negative change. Now, it seems that, well, let me take that right away, the tarot on that right away, because before I go on, a lot of the things that I'm seeing hinge on that. Yes, well, it is the change of being single again. What are they, tarot, telling me? Knight of Cups, the Empress, and the Six of Pentacles. This is echoing the the disposition, your disposition of love, giving. This is Mother Earth, the Empress here. You are open, so open, but the openness is almost cause for concern for you, the ladro that speaks negative change and deliranti, but they cancel each other out. And so as a response, there is more openness. Okay, these three cards are to be taken together. There is more openness. Now, what's interesting is well, it is all interesting here, Libra, because I see that you're reassessing your patterns. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. You see you reassessing your patterns with the pensieri, the thoughts, and Costanza, Our Lady Constance here. You're reassessing what you have been doing and how those actions have been, because they're karmic actions. Actions are karma, and what they have brought to you. And this too is an excellent opening and way of looking at happenings, things that happen in your life. I also see success in a travel. There are a number of you are going to take a trip, superbia and viaggio. This superbia is this vanity usually, and a viaggio, but together this is also success in a trip. And the trip it's unexpected for many of you, a very unexpected trip. And I'm also seeing a new coming together. Now, this coming together can take many different forms, and it can come together. You can come together with a loved one, a new loved one, an old loved one. You can get back together with a person you have separated from. You can get back to a sibling that you have had difficulty with. You can get back to old friends you haven't seen together. But there is movement in terms of meeting people there. I'm also seeing here the beginning of sort of a beginning of something that you a little bit, Libra, in the depths of your soul, fear. You fear this new beginning. And from what I'm seeing, you have nothing at all to worry about. I'm going to take a couple of cards over this servo, this sort of domestic at the top, who can announce a negative person coming into your life, but no, it's not. I see the Four of Swords. It's a waiting time. The Moon and the Four of Wands. You know, this announcement constantly of family, friends coming together. There's a change that is being announced in time, but it is that time, perhaps you expected it to happen earlier, that you have to remember. And in the second half of February, it seems that you're going to expand in this attitude, this new attitude that you have towards others. And as they react to you, the differences in reaction will alarm you a bit, and there is no cause for concern here. There is never cause for concern when you're giving unconditionally. I'm going to take a couple of cards on this trip, on the viaggio, to see what that is all about. Yes, well, it is a trip to the past, okay, we can say, and it could be a trip to the past, but for many it's a trip inward. It is a reassessing. It is, how can I say, soul-searching moment, and a reassessing of the spiritual gifts that have come your way, and trying to understand, is it true this is spiritual poverty this moment? Is this why I'm turning outward? Or is it just a moment for me to stop and to assess my life so far? Quite interesting, this second half of February for you, Libra. Let's see what these runes have to add for you, Libra. Well, beautiful manats at the base. Manats and algis, bright stave, both of them. Manats and algits. Let's see if you could see that. Manats and Apologies. Right, Stave. Let me turn around the other. All right, now, of course, this, as we know, people, happy, merry people, and people who are always joyful. We know that that comes at a cost, and because you, let's say, earn the smile on your face because of life experiences as well. But what I'm seeing here is, yes, that action of going outward and loving, that predisposition that you're showing now, is the result of a journey that you have been on. It's a spiritual seeking, soul searching, and quite an important one at that. But, Manats and humanity, the Tu Wunyo, face to face, do speak of people in harmony and joy. And what does this bring to us? It brings the fact that were this a Wunyo, where there would be only one, but there are two, there's a different disposition that you have, Libra, in the sense that from going to a one-on-one relationship, this is extending your view. It's sort of a different attitude that you have taken on. The journey is by no means over, and I see that Kinet's Merkstave shows me that you really don't know where it's leading you, but you go there gladly. It's quite interesting to see Ingvats as well. Ingvats is sort of giving you the key to an eternal home. For once, these 2 weeks in February, Libra, you're starting to feel that perhaps life isn't that bad. You seem to be able to have comfort and find joy, where recently it wasn't that way. I do have as well Otala that talks about moving forward into that proverbial home that we are always looking for, all of us, that home is where the heart is, home is where I hang my hat. This is different. Home is inside you. This is what I'm seeing. And the success that Tyr Merkstave talks of is internal. It is not an external, success in loving one, success in your job, success in your any kind of enterprise. What I'm seeing here is success in acceptance, giving, knowing when to give, know how to take. And it's just a balance for you, Libra. It's a lovely, lovely message that I have for you. Beautiful to see. I hope this was of help to you. Namaste, and until we meet again, until we read together again. Bye-bye.